Hello. There's no way this is going to work, but I'm going to try to solder a resistor into my circuit on my 1984 Chevrolet Corvette that goes to the coolant temperature sensor to see if I can get it to ignore the fact that the coolant temperature sensor doesn't exist or work. There's no way this will work. It's a 2-wire sensor, and I'm going to try to solder a resistor between these 2 wires right here and see if that fixes it. And by fixes it, I mean gets it to not run rich because it thinks it's dead cold all the time. Beautiful. No one could have done it better. Again, no one could have done that any better than me. I mean, I might as well just not even get my medical degree and just do this for a living. Well, with that being the worst electrical modification anyone's ever made to anything, let's see if that does anything at all. I think that actually did fix it. Because there was a check engine light, and that surely was, well, probably was what the issue was causing the check engine light. And even though the coolant temperature says low, the light is off, and it just started, like it cranked up way differently than usual. I think that actually fixed it. Yeah, that fixed it. It idles lower now because it's not running rich anymore, and it takes throttle better. Like it would have not been that snappy before, and it's faster. It woke up because it's not glugging fuel. This is great. Another thing is that when you would rev it, you know, when you're like sitting there idling and you're being awesome, it would pour out a bunch of white smoke because it's too rich. And now it doesn't do that. Well, just call me an electrical engineer. Fixed the roadkill way. So basically somebody that had the car before me had done something to try to repair the coolant temperature sensor and messed up the wiring, and they tried to put a 1-wire sensor on it. And so anyway, it left it with 2 bare wires that are supposed to go to a 2-wire sensor. And so I basically just didn't rewire it to a 2-wire sensor and tricked it instead. Sure.